Hello, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. And this is going to be a transmission today for all Starseeds, Lightworkers, Empaths, 144,000, those who also resonate with being a divine goddess, a divine Jedi as well. And this is going to be a transmission for what is going on, a little update for everyone that's feeling so much at this time. So thank you, everyone. If you are new to my channel, and if you're a regular, I appreciate and am so deeply grateful for all of you. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing out this content if this resonates with you, because this is helping all of us create New Earth together. And it's helping many other souls find my channel as well. I've just recently had a few people say that they found my channel. So that's so beautiful. Welcome, everyone. All right, for those of you who are new, my name is Pink Bella Aloha. I am a 12th to 22nd dimensional quantum Akashic clearer, healer, reader. I also delve deeply into the galactic Akashic records now as well. I work with many benevolent ET alliances and groups, but I also work with guides that work with all of us here. I'm also a higher self liaison, which is why I appreciate and I'm so grateful that I'm able to assist you all because this is such a powerful time. This is June 2024, and we have immense accelerated DNA upgrades and activations preparing us for the 8-8 Lions Gate. So we are the guardians of the new earth, whatever label we like to associate to find each other with. This is like a galactic quantum library. We all find each other through names and frequencies and, different platforms. So I'm recording this today for YouTube, but I'll share out the link on my Facebook, Instagram, and Rumble. And you can also find me on Spotify and Telegram as well. So check out all the links are below in my description box. So today I was guided to bring in a transmission from the Pleiadian emissaries of light, the Pleiadians, and they've been making headlines this last little while. And this is like part two because I'd done a video transmission from them earlier this year. For those of you as well who are new, the Pleiadian emissaries of light are the first group of benevolent beings that I worked with before I even knew about my higher self, before I even knew about the archangels. Let's tap on that a little bit. So we all are on a specific path right now. Some of us are working with our higher self. Some of us are working with the angels and the archangels, including our guardian angel. Some of us are working with benevolent ET races like the Pleiadian emissaries of light. Some of us are working with, the universe, um, divine prime source creator, the divine mother, the goddess, and some are associating with the Force, right? That's why the movies about the Jedi's talk about the Force because that's the universal quantum field. So I say all different words. They're all key light activations. They're all key codes to help you all find me. And I'm also setting the intention. We're all aligned today. We're all, in healing bubbles of protection. I feel many of you actually can feel this sort of heavy energy in your high heart area. And the high heart is the lungs, the thymus. It's getting an advanced upgrade because it's also helping our immune systems dealing with the extra energies that are in the air, the airborne energies that are non-organic versus the organic ones. So we're very, very we're very advanced light beings from the future that are remembering who we are. We all have different paths to find our way there. And to you know, unplug from the matrix, there's many levels to the matrix system, which I would call the old grid systems. We go through these leveling ups, and right now we're on an accelerated download of DNA light codes, of DNA activations, of Akashic rewrites, which are connected to our chakra system, our quantum field. We're in that flow. And it's massive right now, which is why I've been sharing about galactic and intergalactic Akashic records and um, collective Akashic records, personal, ancestral. There's so many different groups of Akashic records. There's not just one group. And there's a few of us like myself that are able to tap in with the approval of the alliances to assist us all at this time. So it's so beautiful because the Pleiadians were the first group that I worked with, and I was I had no idea what I was doing. It was really early days. I'd had my massive activation at the pyramids in Giza. I wandered around the earth for 2 years. Like I shared recently in a podcast interview, I'm still unpacking some of it because I got everything. Because it was at a time before many souls even knew about the pyramids. The internet had just started. There were many souls maybe that had written some information, but everyone was just guessing. And all of that, the guardians of the galaxy, the guardians of our Milky Way system that are helping to protect Earth are activating all of us, but only a few of us get downloaded with sort of the full schematics, and I'm still unpacking them. And because we all have a piece of the puzzle, but every little piece comes forward at the right divine time. And there's so much going on here on Earth, multidimensionally, just beyond Earth. And what the Pleiadians wanted to let me know is like how much they're assisting us at this time, how much they're helping us. So they are facilitating individually and collectively a massive, like, how can we help all of you get through the solar flares? So the solar flares have gone X class. We're going to get some little blips in between that are lower than that, but the X class flares stand for accelerated DNA upgrades, accelerated Akashic rewrites. Akashic rewrites are obliterating old dance programs that go right down to the cellular and atomic level. And when it goes right down, when it goes deep, that's when we have physical pain like migraines, back pain, hip pain, feet pain, all, pain in our teeth, all of that. That's going right down to the atomic cellular level because there's old programs in our physical structure that we are obliterating to go from carbon to crystalline. And a beautiful soul just mentioned today as well in my Telegram group that a rash suddenly appeared. And that's a great example of rashes are the crystals pushing up and coming online under our skin. And none of the symptoms are fun, but we have a lot of work ahead of us, team, from now in June. First, we got the solstice, then the 7-7 gateway, and then from the 7-7 gateway, July 7th, the Sirius team of light comes in to assist us, and they prepare us for the Lion's Gate on the 8/8, August 8th. So these are very powerful Starseed, Divine Jedi, 144,000 light worker portals, but we are getting activated every day. So let's go back to when I started working for Pleiadians. So they brought in a lot of information for me and with me. And then it was time for me to go back out into the world. And it was almost like I had, like the alarm had gone off and I come forward a bit too early. So they gave me as much as they could in that time frame. And then they were like, okay, we have to snooze you now because sometimes what happens is we get such massive downloads, we go completely out of our body and we want to be off planet. And that is a piece of our starseed heritage where we want to go home. There's this essence of us wanting to go home and be with our true galactic tribe. But we've all agreed to be here, to be these galactic hybrids, to bring online our mission, to be these guardians of the new earth, to be the guardians of the galaxy, to embody and bring forward. Like our soul missions are being activated, we're all being leveled up, and um, the systems that have been in place to keep us in fear are also obliterating as well. So we're doing so much work on so many levels. So the chakra system is being upgraded. The old DNA programs are getting pushed out. The new ones are coming online. Everyone's going to be experiencing something different because as a hybrid galactic being, we have different lineages. Some of us do have more of the Team D DNA in our ancestral lineage because that's what we chose to heal and clear when we came in. Okay. So a bunch of things have been going on since the 6/6 portal. You can go back into my playlist. I've been talking about the 6/6 for a couple of years now. Inverted black magic. We're recoding and we're taking all of this back. But it's actually it's been mind blowing, body blowing for me. I've been on the ships the last few nights. I've been meeting people from my past who in this reality at the moment, they're not awake. They're about to pop open awake because they're in the meetings. And that to me is amazing. I also had a beautiful family member reach out and share with me did I know about the Pleiadian healing on the 7th? So I didn't, because those of us that create content, we are very focused. It's very time consuming. We're bringing in downloads and sharing with you and also going through our own work. So I tapped in with the Pleiadians, and you know what? This is the most mind-blowing thing. They work with many of us, all the benevolent teams. Like the Arcturians have really been working with me a lot lately, but the Pleiadians and the Sirius team of light, the Lyrans, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, they all, and then the angelics work with us. They all work with us at various times. And the reason the Pleiadians, like that date, came forward is because right now we're in the Gemini system is prevalent around the sun. We have many of our planetary bodies in Gemini. The Orion system is right behind it. So there is a lot of deep, deep, deep galactic and intergalactic healing that we are all processing based on the galactic wars, the clone wars, in the Orion system, because those have separated us as well. Those separated us from Lyra. Those galactic wars obliterated many races, and they also took a big hold over the reincarnation recycle process down here on Earth. Okay. So before I dive in a little bit more about that, let's talk about the false matrices. Did you all know that there's more than one? Did you all know that there's many levels? These are our levels of initiation to test us to be in our integrity, to test us to be whether we can receive more divine information, because we're going to be sharing that, as part of the light team. So we go through these various initiations. So I'll give you an example. So Archangel Michael, when Archangel Michael first came to me when I was on the path of looking for answers, part of my path was awakening to Avalon and Merlin. And then that's kind of a predecessor to Atlantis, or vice versa. They're both deeply connected. And when I was on that deep path to Atlantis and I was working with the archangels, I was remembering about them. I was being activated by various teachers and reading about them, because our activations are remembering. They help us remember. The whole pathway to Atlantis took me on trips, and on those trips, Archangel Michael showed me that, I've been with you always. I was with you in Atlantis. I was with you when you were growing up, holding your hand when things were crazy in your house. And so I know deep in my heart, like, the Archangel Michael and the legions of light that I work with are off planet, connected to source, that connected to the blue ray planetary systems to assist us. However, we can get tripped up, and some of the initiations will be part of various false matrices where beings will come forward and pretend to be Archangel Michael. And that's when we discern, wait a minute, Archangel Michael wouldn't say that to me. Wait a minute, why am I in a loop? Why am I not being helped? So sometimes we'll lash out, we'll be upset. And then it dawns on us, oh, somehow I ended up into a false matrix astral reality. And then how do I bust out of this? How do I level up? Okay. It's all pushing us to go within. It's all forcing us to reconnect to that version of prime source creator, divine mother, the universe that's beyond this planet. So that's how we level up, because we don't know that there's old programs there of fear, of stress, of anxiety, of abandonment, of betrayal, unless a hiccup comes up and we get triggered by something. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. All right. So I just want to share a little bit about that. So let's talk about the Pleiadians. So what the Pleiadians were sharing with me, because guess what, everyone? I got knocked out last night. I mean, I asked to go to ships all the time. I did ask yesterday afternoon, like, should I prepare to go to one of the local Palladian light ships? And my higher self said, yes. So you're not going to believe it. So yesterday I got into this cleaning, decluttering mode, organizing, taking things down, out, going and getting some groceries. And on my way back, I noticed suddenly there was an announcement in my elevator. The power was going to be shut off last night. Okay, that's never happened here. They were basically, this also happened in December. They were recalibrating, huge timeline recalibration when everything gets shut off. And I just happened to be in the elevator to see that notice, and it was last minute because I was in that elevator the day before and there was nothing. So luckily I saw that. I get in and it's like they say it's going to be shut off at 10 o'clock and it's 8:22. So I, got myself ready, my Starseed kitty ready, water, food, tea. candles, the flashlights. I made sure all my devices were charged. And this is the craziest thing. I have been on ships the last couple nights, and as like the power went out, everything went down, and I was prepared. And I went to my bed, couldn't even listen to music, like everything. I don't have anything on battery mode at the moment, so that'll be next on my list. And I just went to go like blow out my candle. I was out, everyone. I was out. I was immediately transported to the ships, and I was there for 4 hours, and then I came back in. It was about 4 in the morning, and then actually, it was so interesting is the power came on about 10 minutes later. Um, but what they let me know this morning is the reason there was suddenly this channeling in about the 7th is this is an opportune time to heal, clear, and obliviate a lot of the old abandonment and betrayal programs from the Galactic Orion Wars. And the Pleiadians are also very invested. The healing, benevolent forces are very invested in helping us all at this time. And because we all agreed to accelerate at this point, they agreed to have like kind of this group healing. So even if we didn't know about it, even if we hadn't planned it, you would have been transported to a local light ship and also had a pod of healing placed around you as well. So I've been working with them in the pods of healing that they provide for me since 1997. So I had my activation at the pyramids in 1994. And then I didn't know I was a starseed till 1997, but that's still early. It was still early on. And I started to work with them with their chambers of light. So I often will invoke those in personal sessions as well. And just to let you all know, it's like many of us were transported out last night to a local light ship for a healing and for an acceleration to help us for the next gateway. And the next gateway is going to be the summer or winter solstice. The gateway will open around the 18th of June, and we also have a full moon at that time as well. So very, very powerful accelerated month to prepare us for July 7th. Yeah. And so how I assist myself is I know, what questions to ask and what to do for myself. But some of you maybe not. You don't know. Maybe this is new to you, or maybe you're just getting obliterated and you're having a tough time. So that's why I do the work I do, and I liaison with your higher self and your teams of light to determine what the next steps are for you. Yeah. So I wanted to let you all know about a couple of really cool things. I'm in the process of changing a lot of uh, my sessions. So in the meanwhile, while I'm in that transition period, I've got some kick butt offers on right now to assist you, especially this weekend. So this weekend, there is an opportunity to receive a free booster with color rays during your sessions, whether Zoom call or distance, if you book something this weekend. And right now, the boost offers are immune boost, or an abundance boost, or a light shield boost. I know that there's going to be more to add coming up, but anyway, right now those are a free activation for you. The other amazing thing is because I just realized I have so many new people on my channel. So the packages are a value offer of 3 sessions, and you are going to receive some type of activation each session. Your higher self is going to give that to me, whether it's a soul mission activation or a starseed higher self activation, galactivation, or a divine goddess codes activation, or a dragon codes activation, or a quantum alignment clarity activation. Those are all part of the value packages, and those are on offer for this weekend as well. So I do have availability in June, and first come, first serve as well. So if you would like to work with me, check out the description box below and the website. And sending you all love, light, and aloha. And may the force be with us all. And I will be back soon. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Love and aloha from Pink Bella.